Did you know that the average person spends over 2 hours at the airport before even boarding a plane? That's more time than many people spend on their actual flight. But it doesn't have to be this way. With a few smart strategies, you can cut that time in half and make your airport experience stress-free. Here's a fact that might surprise you. According to a study by SITA, 60% of flight delays are caused by inefficient airport processes. That's right. More than half of the time, it's not the weather or mechanical issues, but simply how airports manage people. Imagine how much smoother your travels could be with just a little insider knowledge. In this guide, I'm going to share 9 pro tips that will transform how you navigate airports. Whether it's speeding through security, packing like a pro, or even enjoying a gourmet meal while you wait, these tips will make you an airport efficiency expert. By the end, you'll wonder how you ever traveled without them. Ready to make your next trip the easiest one yet? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Zen Zone, Mastering Pre-Flight Calm. Travel can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. The secret to a smooth journey starts long before you even arrive at the airport. Research shows that practicing mindfulness before a flight can reduce anxiety by up to 30%. You might think, how can I be calm when there's so much to do? But it's simpler than it seems. First, give yourself plenty of time. Rushing is the enemy of peace. Try to arrive at the airport at least 2 hours before a domestic flight and 3 hours before an international one. This extra time gives you a buffer for unexpected delays, and it's a huge stress reliever. Next, plan your travel day the night before. Lay out your clothes, pack your bag, and set out your travel documents. Knowing everything is ready will help you wake up feeling organized and calm. Another tip, listen to calming music or a guided meditation on the way to the airport. According to a study in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, music can decrease anxiety levels significantly. Just 10 minutes of peaceful music can change your mood entirely. Once at the airport, find a quiet spot. Many airports now offer quiet zones or meditation rooms. JFK and Chicago O'Hare both have designated quiet areas. Use these spaces to center yourself and breathe deeply. A few minutes of deep breathing can lower your heart rate and reduce tension. Remember, your mindset matters. Instead of viewing travel as a stressful event, see it as part of the adventure. The right mindset can turn a hectic situation into a manageable one. Chapter 2. The Power of Packing Carry-On Wizardry. Packing can be a nightmare, but it doesn't have to be. The key is to pack smart. Did you know that travelers spend an average of 30 minutes searching for items in their luggage? That's wasted time you can easily avoid. Start with a good carry-on. A suitcase with multiple compartments can be a game changer. It helps keep your items organized and accessible. Invest in packing cubes. They might seem unnecessary, but they can increase your packing efficiency by up to 50%. When it comes to clothes, stick to a color palette. Neutral tones like black, white, and gray are versatile and can be mixed and matched easily. Roll, don't fold your clothes. Rolling not only saves space but also reduces wrinkles. You can fit more into your suitcase without it looking like a jumbled mess. Another tip is to pack only what you need. Think of the 80-20th rule. You wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time. Pack only the essentials and leave the just-in-case items at home. Your back and shoulders will thank you. Don't forget to utilize your personal item. A backpack or tote can carry essentials like electronics, a change of clothes, and toiletries. Keep these items handy, as they're often needed during the flight. Lastly, weigh your carry-on before you leave. Many airlines have strict weight limits. Avoid extra fees by ensuring your bag meets the requirements. A portable luggage scale is a small investment that can save you from costly surprises at check-in. Chapter 3. Check-in like a VIP, skip the queues. Check-in can be one of the most stressful parts of travel, but it doesn't have to be. Here's how to navigate it like a pro. First, always check in online if possible. Most airlines allow you to check in 24 hours before your flight. This simple step can save you from standing in long lines at the airport. Plus, you can often choose your seat in advance, which means no more getting stuck in the middle seat. Next, consider joining a frequent flyer program. Many of these programs offer priority check-in as one of the perks. Even if you don't fly often, the benefits can add up quickly. And if you're flying with an airline you use frequently, it's a no-brainer. If you travel a lot, investing in TSA PreCheck or Global Entry is worth every penny. TSA PreCheck costs $78 for 5 years and can save you an average of 30 minutes per airport visit. With TSA PreCheck, you don't have to remove your shoes, belt, or jacket, and your laptop can stay in your bag. Make sure your documents are ready before you reach the counter. Have your ID and boarding pass easily accessible. You'll save time and reduce stress by being prepared. For those traveling internationally, double-check your passport's expiration date. Some countries require it to be valid for 6 months beyond your stay. You don't want to be caught off guard and risk being denied boarding. Finally, pack your patience. Even with all the preparation, things can go wrong. A positive attitude can turn a frustrating situation into a minor inconvenience. Remember, your vacation starts the moment you leave your house, not when you reach your destination. So why not start it off with a smile? Chapter 4. Security Secrets, a fast pass through TSA. Going through airport security can feel like running a gauntlet, but with a few smart strategies, you can glide through with ease. Did you know that the average traveler spends 20 minutes in security lines? That's time you could use to relax or grab a coffee instead. First, dress smart. Wear slip-on shoes, avoid metal belts, and keep your pockets empty. This will save you from the hassle of removing and replacing items during screening. TSA pre-check members, for example, don't need to remove shoes, belts, or light jackets, which can speed up the process considerably. Next, pack your liquids wisely. The TSA 311 rule is simple. Liquids must be in containers of 3.4 ounces or less. All must fit in a single quart-sized Ziploc bag, and you can only have one bag. If you follow this rule, you'll sail through security without any issues. Consider buying travel-sized toiletries or transferring your essentials into smaller containers. Your electronics should be easy to access. Keep laptops and large electronics in a separate compartment of your carry-on. This way, when it's time to remove them for screening, you won't have to dig through your bag. Also, be mindful of prohibited items. Even seemingly harmless items, like certain tools or large bottles of liquid, can trigger additional screening or even confiscation. Check the TSA website before packing if you're unsure. Another tip is to pick the right security line. Often the line furthest to the left or right will be the shortest because people naturally gravitate towards the center. Watch for business travelers or solo passengers. They tend to move quickly through the process. Lastly, keep your boarding pass and ID handy. You'll need them before and after the screening, so tuck them in an easy-to-reach pocket or use a neck wallet. Being prepared can save you and those behind you valuable time. Loving the content? Subscribe now and let's get back to the action. Chapter 5. Lounge Lizard, the art of airport luxury. You don't have to fly first class to enjoy luxury at the airport. Airport lounges offer a haven of comfort, and with a few tricks you can access them without breaking the bank. In fact, a study by Priority Pass found that lounge access can reduce travel stress by up to 50%. First, consider a day pass. Many lounges offer these for around $30 to $50, which is a small price to pay for peace and quiet. Day passes usually include complimentary food, drinks, Wi-Fi, and a comfortable place to sit, making them a great value, especially during long layovers. If you travel frequently, an airport lounge membership might be worth the investment. Programs like Priority Pass provide access to thousands of lounges worldwide for a yearly fee. Some premium credit cards also include lounge access as a benefit. Check if your card offers this perk. Another option is to fly with an airline that offers lounge access as part of their frequent flyer program. Even if you're flying economy, being a frequent flyer or holding elite status can unlock this benefit. Don't forget about co-working spaces at the airport. These are becoming more popular and often provide many of the same benefits as lounges, such as quiet workspaces, refreshments, and Wi-Fi. For business travelers, these spaces can be a lifesaver. Remember to check lounge availability at your airport before you travel. Not all airports have lounges, and some may be restricted to certain passengers. Apps like LoungeBuddy can help you find and book lounge access in advance. Lastly, take advantage of the amenities. Many lounges offer showers, sleeping areas, and even spas. Refreshing yourself before a long flight can make a huge difference in how you feel when you arrive at your destination. Chapter 6. Gate Guru, optimizing your boarding process. Boarding a plane can feel like a chaotic race, but with the right approach, you can make it a breeze. According to a study by the University of Illinois, disorganized boarding can add up to 15 minutes to the process. Let's cut that time down. First, know your boarding group. Airlines typically board passengers in groups, and it pays to be aware of when your group is called. If you have priority boarding, take advantage of it to secure overhead bin space and settle in early. Another strategy is to avoid boarding too early. If you're in one of the last groups, wait until your group is actually called before heading to the gate. This way, you won't be stuck standing in a crowded line. Instead, relax in your seat or nearby until it's your turn. If you're traveling with a carry-on, be strategic about your bin space. Stow your bag as close to your seat as possible. Placing it too far back can create a bottleneck when disembarking. Some airlines allow passengers to gate check their carry-on for free if bins are full. Consider this if you're not in a rush. Window seat passengers should board earlier to avoid climbing over others, while those in aisle seats might want to board later to minimize time spent in their seat. Middle seat, you're in the sweet spot for a compromise. Board midway to get the best of both worlds. Also, prepare for boarding by having your essentials, like your boarding pass, Idaho, and anything you need for the flight, ready. This reduces fumbling and speeds up the process. Finally, keep a positive attitude. Boarding can be stressful, but staying calm and patient makes it easier for everyone involved. A smooth boarding process sets the tone for a relaxed flight, so focus on what you can control and let the rest go. Chapter 7. Foodie on the Fly, Gourmet Airport Dining. Airport food doesn't have to mean soggy sandwiches and overpriced snacks. With a bit of planning, you can enjoy a gourmet experience even while on the go. A survey by the Global Airport Dining Guide found that 65% of travelers are willing to pay more for quality food at the airport, and airports have taken notice. First, research your dining options before you travel. Many major airports now offer top-notch restaurants with menus crafted by celebrity chefs. For example, PHL Food and Shops at Philadelphia International Airport includes a variety of local eateries that showcase the city's best cuisine. If you're in a rush, consider pre-ordering your meal. Apps like Grab allow you to order food from participating airport restaurants ahead of time. This not only saves you from standing in line, but ensures you get exactly what you want without any surprises. For those who prefer a sit-down meal, timing is everything. Arrive at the restaurant as soon as you clear security. Dining before the rush can help you avoid long waits and enjoy your meal in a more relaxed atmosphere. Don't shy away from trying local specialties. Many airports now feature restaurants that highlight regional cuisine, offering a taste of the local culture right before you board. At Portland International Airport, for example, you can find craft beers and farm-to-table dishes that reflect the Pacific Northwest's culinary scene. Another tip: stay hydrated. Air travel can be dehydrating, and water is essential. Many airports have water bottle filling stations, so bring an empty, reusable bottle through security and fill it up before your flight. Lastly, consider packing your own gourmet snacks. A well-packed meal can be a lifesaver on long flights, especially when airline food leaves much to be desired. Think fresh fruit, nuts, cheese, or even a sandwich from your favorite deli. You'll eat better and avoid the high prices at the airport. Chapter 8. Tech-Savvy Traveler, Apps and Gadgets to Save the Day. In today's digital age, the right tech can transform your travel experience. A recent study by Travelport found that 61% of travelers feel more confident when they have the right travel apps at their fingertips. Let's explore how you can leverage technology to make your journey smoother. First, download your airline's app. Most airline apps allow you to check in, access your boarding pass, track your flight status, and even change your seat. This not only saves time, but keeps all your travel information in one place. Next, use a flight tracker app like FlightAware or FlightRadar24. These apps give you real-time updates on your flight status, including any delays or gate changes. With these tools, you'll always be one step ahead. When it comes to packing, consider investing in a smart suitcase. Brands like Away and Samsara offer suitcases with built-in charging ports, GPS tracking, and even digital scales. These features help ensure your bag is within weight limits and stays charged during your trip. For those worried about language barriers, a translation app like Google Translate is a must. It can translate text, voice, and even images in real time, making it easier to navigate foreign airports and communicate with locals. Another essential app is TripIt. This app organizes your travel itinerary, from flights to hotel reservations, all in one place. You can even share your itinerary with friends and family so they know your travel plans. Finally, don't forget about entertainment. Download your favorite shows, movies, or books to your device before your flight. With in-flight Wi-Fi still being hit or miss, having offline content ensures you stay entertained no matter what. Want more? Hit subscribe and stay tuned for exciting new videos.